Well, for more on this story, I'm joined now here on set by our international affairs editor, Armen, Georgian. Armen, these new sanctions certainly show a Western unity, but they're not likely to make Vladimir Putin actually change his mind, are they?
No, I wouldn't have thought so. I think he's committed to this war, however well or badly it goes. He can't accept anything that looks like defeat. So, I suspect that in his worldview, he's got to humiliate those who humiliated Russia, no matter what. However, I think all these measures, Tom, are really intended to encourage those around him to break with him. So to encourage others in the Kremlin to turn against him, to encourage the oligarchs to turn against him, and ultimately to encourage the Russian public to turn against him. So I think the idea is really of all these financial measures is to sort of reinforce the idea that this is his war, not the Russian public's war, essentially to try to split him off from all other centers of power, the parliament, the ministries, all of that, and just leave him completely isolated with a very small group of national security hawks, the siloviki as they're called in Russia. So I think that's sort of the goal of all of these measures. What we're seeing now is the West really showing that it's capable of escalating, because these financial measures don't just stop here. We're now hearing that the European Union is looking at how it can freeze the assets of the Russian central bank. The US, of course, is coordinating closely with the EU on that. The sense on both sides of the Atlantic is that measure would have a very significant impact on the war chest that the Russian government currently has. And we're going to also hear from Olaf Scholz, the German Chancellor, today, an extraordinary session of the Bundestag where they'll be debating this decision, which has already actually happened. Not debating, but discussing, I should say, the decision to send weapons to Ukraine, which is a major break in Germany's political tradition. So things are really moving in ways that perhaps people didn't expect before this war started. So the West is definitely showing that it is capable of escalating. Putin may not care about that, but I think eventually must be the hope of in the West, is that people around him will come to care about it, and that the Russian public will come to care about that as well.
Okay, Armen, Georgian, our international